See what Tinubu did immediately he heard that the Nigerian army are planning to take over Nigeria. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in and listening to this headline that we have brought to your earrings this morning. As our headline for this morning says that, see what Tinubu did immediately he heard the Nigerian army are planning to take over Nigeria. It says here that the Nigerian army was advised by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Saturday to avoid taking any acts that may endanger Nigeria's democracy. According to the president's spokeswoman, Ajuri Neglade, he made this request on Saturday at the Nigerian Defense Academy (NDA) Diamond Jubilee in Kaduna. Mr. Tinubu stated, I implore you to carry out your constitutional duties of defending the territorial integrity of Nigeria, our father's land. Mr. Tinubu's call for the army to avoid action harmful to the nation and to continue the fight against insecurity emphasized the ongoing challenge facing Nigeria. Acknowledging fallen heroes, he urged the military to enhance efforts in preserving peace and progress, emphasizing that the battle against Nigerian enemies is ongoing. The president pleaded to the Nigerian army, urging them to avoid actions that could undermine democracy, aligned with the border concerns about the continent. Recent COP the extent in various African countries, citing reasons like corruption, insecurity, and poverty, highlighting the fragility of democratic institutions in the face of such challenges. The call reflects a shared commitment to maintaining democratic governance in the region. According to reports from 1996 to 1993, Nigerians experienced cyber coup, excused by military regimes on widespread corruption, electoral fraud, and violence, poverty, and insecurity. The country returned to democracy in 1999, and it shouldn't be allowed to go back to a military regime again. This is coming after the president heard rumors that the military is planning to take over the country due to its hardship and insecurity experienced in the country. The country is in a very crucial condition, and so many people are being killed by bandits on a daily basis, while Fulani headsmen are also making lunch for unbearable for farmers in the northern part of the country. The president is advised to take action to end this crisis or face what will be never expected. And looking at what we have here, it says here that this is the reaction from what the president did immediately he heard that the Nigerian army are planning to take over Nigeria. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu advised the Nigerian army on Saturday, telling them to avoid taking any acts that may endanger Nigeria's democracy. Telling the Nigerian army that you don't even think about taking any acts that may endanger the democracy of Nigeria. According to the president's spokesperson, he said it was Ajuri Neglede that said all this to the Nigerian army. He made this request on Saturday at the Nigerian Defense Academy (NDA) in Kaduna State. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says that, I implore you to carry out your constitutional duty of defending the territorial integrity of Nigeria, our fatherland. He is telling the army it should focus on defending the territorial integrity of Nigeria, our fatherland, than thinking of taking over the country, urging them to not do anything that would damage the democracy of the country. He calls for the army to avoid action harmful to the nation and to continue the fight against insecurity. Don't even think about doing anything that may harm the nation and continue fighting insecurity. That's what Tinubu emphasized. He emphasized the ongoing challenges facing Nigeria. Yes, because we all know that the country right now is in a hard time, and there are rumors that the Nigerian army are planning to take over the country into a military regime. But on Tinubu hearing this rumor, he went on board and made this open space to the Nigerian army. And the president pleaded to the Nigerian army, urging them to avoid actions that could undermine democracy aligned with border concern across the continent. Because according to a report from 1996 to 1993, Nigerians experienced severe coups executed by military regime on widespread corruption, electoral fraud and violence, poverty and insecurity. The country returned to democracy in 1999, and he said the country shouldn't be allowed to go back to a military regime again. Tinubu said all this after he heard rumors that the military is planning to take over the country. He took up to his feet. He quickly addressed the military due to the hardship and insecurity expressed in the country, because nobody can lie saying that this country is not in a hard time. This country, everybody is in one way or the other. Everybody is fasting right now, because some people can't even afford a 3 square meal a day, because they said that the country is in a very critical condition and so many people are being killed by bandits in a daily basis, while Fulani headsmen are also making um, life unable, like they are making life difficult for farmers in the northern part of the country. The president is advised to take action, end all this crisis, or face what we never expected. What do you guys just think concerning what was said right here? I want you to drop your own comment in the comment section, and don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel, so add notification bell, so that anytime we have any new video like this, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Thank you once again for tuning